One, two.
Kronstad and ChRiS Love. All right, you ready? Here we go.
For your eyes only can see me through the night. For your eyes only, I never need to hide. You can see so much of me, so much of me that's me. I never slept till I looked at you. For your eyes only, the nights are never cold. You know me, that's all I need to know. Maybe I'm an open book because I know you're mine. And you won't need to read between the lines. Why always you see that no one else can see. Now I'm taking you all your life. The passions that fly me, the words of heaven say.
Cool, wow. So that was beautiful.
Thank you.
So James Bond is in the house.
Yeah, James.
I don't know, it must be wiggly,
I think it's around the
wiggly,
There we go.
so you look like you could be a Bond girl. Yeah. Do you have a favorite Bond movie?
You know what? A lot of people like
Check.
but I'm into graphics and into action. So I like the I also like the newer ones. I think it's slick. I like things that are the cost a lot of money to make. And it's just beautiful.
So you like high budget.
Yeah, big budget.
And
I like big budgets. Lots of special effects. Special effects are good.
in all movies you like the big budget special effects movies?
If I'm going to go to the movies and I'm paying that kind of money, I want something special.
But we do watch IFC and stuff like that at home. So,
Yeah.
But if I go out to see a movie, yeah, I want to see something that, costs a lot of money to make.
Wow. Do you feel that way? Do you think that has anything to do with it?
No, that's not funny now. Yeah, I don't even know.
So, here we are. So how long have you guys been playing together?
Oh, for years, a long time. It's a
Yeah.
long time ago. When I met Diane through an ad in The Voice. And this was before there was the internet or anything like that. And at the time she was doing a speculative Tony Bon Jovi track with this power station. And she was looking for a second guitar player. She was working on an album. And, I came down to the audition. And, she had 2 keyboard players. She had 2 bass players. She had this really great drummer named John DeJoy who played on a lot of people's albums. He toured with Collins.
Wow.
So that's how I met.
Wow. So, and then you've been together ever since?
Well, we didn't date right away. We were friends for a couple of years. And, stuff happens. So.
He stayed longer at the audition because every time I sang, I'd blow out the amp.
Oh, maybe that's what you just did with the mic. And it's your fault. Now it makes sense. All right, now I get it.
She would blow out the amp,
Yeah.
and I'd stay because I was like,
Can you
flipping the
fix that,
fuses.
please?
You can see she blew out the mics right now. How do you do that? Do you know how you do it? Are you like I Dream of Genie or something?
Is that the condenser?
No.
Yeah. It's
Mercury's,
magical. Magical.
It is in retrograde, but it's always, but 3 planets I heard are in retrograde.
We need a little more gas on this.
Is that true though? Like, do you really think Mercury in retrograde does stuff with electronics?
Well, according to our friend Vera Barron, who was with us a couple of weeks ago here.
Yes, I love Vera.
It
She's the
does.
coolest. I know it. I mean, but I feel like Mercury is always in retrograde. It's like in
Vera is
retrograde
the
more than it's
authority.
not. Do you believe in all that stuff?
Well, I used to bartend, so a lot of times with full moons, it would affect people, but sometimes it affected people to be even more mellow than normal. The hyper people would mellow out during the full moons.
Is that like when adults take Ritalin? Like, isn't it like kids up to 18 or like it calms them down and then over that it speeds you up? Like, I forget the exact.
Or if you take it and you don't have the hyperactive syndrome, you get hyper. It gets you hyper. But if you're hyper, it mellows you out.
See, so is that like the full moon thing?
I loved it. I loved bartending full
Oh, I
moon.
thought you were going to say you love Ritalin.
Oh, no, I tried it.
And did you like it? Did
No,
it
I
really
tried
work?
Ritalin too, and it didn't work. I said to my psychiatrist, it must be, I'm hyper. No, you're not. I want to try it. Give me, and I was like,
God,
yeah,
we
the
should
pressure
doctor. We should all go to him, right? You just tell him what you
Just
want.
yell at him. You get anything.
Wow. So I think is that even a skeleton in your closet, or like do you have something better than that?
Not anymore.
No, I don't care. Everyone takes drugs these days. Medication, it's number one.
Yeah.
No, my skeleton is, I don't know if you know, but every time like I'll mention it, people are like, oh, I didn't know that. Andy Warhol crowd, I love them, I hang out with them. And I've been hanging out with them for like a long time, 13 years. And I didn't know that my sister was married to Lou Reed until
Your
11
sister?
years ago. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, did you know who her husband was?
No.
Did you know your sister?
We were not together for a long time, estranged.
They were a little strange.
From my mom. My mom was
her
estranged.
sister's also a lot older than her. And,
Yeah, a lot older.
She's like, older than she is. So she only saw her sometimes. And it's weird because she kind of accidentally fell into the Warhol crowd. You don't go looking for that. You either end up anywhere you don't. And what's funny is that her sister, Betty, was married to, Lou Reed, and of course Lou Reed was part of the whole package. And he worked with them. And her sister was in the Warhol crowd then. She was there then. And it's weird that you just happen to be, she's in it now, around it. And she didn't know that was going on.
But I gotta tell you, because of where my sister is, she's gonna be. I was wondering if she's going, because of me, that you got into the crowd, and I'm like saying to myself, I hope she doesn't say, you know them from me, that this is her head, and I'm like, no, I don't. She didn't bring it up But
So, like, you have the same mom, but
same mom, different dads.
right. Wow. Where'd you grow up?
Long Island, and she grew up in Pennsylvania.
Ah.
And then she came to
Well, it is National Anything on a Stick Day. Would you?
I can. I sang already. I was going to say I can't have it unless I sing, right?
Yeah.
I could drink.
There we go.
You can't
There you
get
go.
marshmallow before you're going to sing.
And now we need your skeleton, my friend. Or story or something.
All right, I guess I could tell you a music story.
That's good.
Let's see. In the 90s, I was in one of the first crossover rock, rap, techno kind of bands. We were like crossover metal. But it's mostly techno with some rap in it. Anyway.
Did it have a name?
Yes. The name of the band was called Jam Syndicate.
Did you know that?
I did not.
No, it was Jam.
Jamie.
No, there's another group called Jam Pieces. Anyway.
They are married.
Oh yeah, Eddie Kramer took us in the studio, and that was very exciting. I mean, the whole thing didn't work out, but he came to one of our shows and he knew people up. You ever hear of Paul Orfino, Millbrook Sound Studios? Well, that's what.
I've heard of Eddie Kramer.
No, we ended up doing an album with the whole thing. We used a lot of samples and stuff like that, and when we started getting into the industry, we ended up getting sued.
Ooh, that sucks.
Yeah, and I'm like, I was kind of naive, and the singer went behind everyone's back and copyrighted the material in his name, and when it came time, I guess the rights to the material was sold to Nickelodeon, and he ended up getting most of the money, put a down payment on the house, and the whole project just kind of went bust after that. But,
wow. Have a marshmallow just to sweeten things up, right? Yeah, it's anything on a stick day. So do you you guys are working on a website, is that right? Like, you've been playing at a lot of, like, Me Storm and Tommy parties. Do you play other places, too?
I like playing at lately burlesque shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those girls are like very free and the expression's wonderful, and if you can like do that, you can. The whole thing is to be free on stage, and
Yeah.
I'm learning from them.
Have you ever done burlesque? I mean, you're definitely built for it.
I don't think that I think you got to be born to just be that way, and I don't think I'm uptight. My nature's very uptight. So.
thanks for letting everyone know that. She's really not that uptight, just a persona.
Not with you.
Right.
No, I'm the privileged one.
But if you want to be the front person in a band, you can't have any inhibitions when you're on stage. I mean, you have to.
Are you kidding? Some of the really great singers are like they throw up before they go on stage.
Yeah, but once they're there,
They're like this.
you can't be. Well, they might be great singers then, but not such great performers. You can't be.
That's where the medication comes in.
You can't
I really wish that I could do medication and sing at the same time. That would be awesome.
You can't be Iggy Pop or Mick Jagger or Aretha Franklin if you go on stage feeling constrained in some way.
I know, but I'm not them. I'm me.
There you go. And how do people find you? Like, to have you sing or stalk you or whatever?
If you go to Acetone Music on YouTube, we have some videos up there. I mean, we were doing original music for a while, and we had an opportunity to do an indie contract and stuff, but it involved lots of touring and not that much money, and we had kids and stuff, and it just
I have 2 kids.
yeah, actually 2 kids, yes.
Not a kid anymore.
But we're still going to do original music, but we thought we would do the Bomb thing because she played at a jazz club about 2 or 3 years ago, and the owner said, "Wow, you could sing James Bond stuff. You should do Bomb." So I bought her a James Bond book for Christmas like 2 years ago and said she'd start playing piano and learning, and she didn't do it. And now she's like wants to do it. So we're going to do some Bond music, a couple originals. We'll throw a couple other songs in, but we're going to start playing around the Bond shows.
That's cool. Everybody loves James Bond. I mean, I don't know anyone. 007? I mean, please. Who doesn't dream about driving in a car with James Bond and pushing that button? I love that button.
Not to mention the parking spaces.
He gets them anywhere.
Anywhere.
Yeah. Do you think he does The Secret? Does James Bond do
The Secret?
Yeah, James Bond. I heard he did The Secret for a parking spot. That's what I heard.
I don't think James
I
Bond
don't know if
needs
he
the
does The Secret. I
secret.
think he might do Moneypenny.
Oh yeah.
And Fatima Blush and all those girls.
He's got the little black boat boy. I mean.
I think Moneypenny's got his number,
Yeah. So, do you have any last shout-outs? It's so nice that you stopped by the show. And I love your rendition of For Your Eyes Only. What other Bond songs do you do?
I'm gonna do Nobody's
Gold
Better.
Finger.
Sure,
I'm
Gotta do
gonna have to
Gold
do
Finger.
a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Forever.
All right.
Man with the
Spy Who
golden
Loved
cup.
Me.
I think it's a
Man with the
great
golden cup.
name.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do what's that? The garbage one. Which one is that?
Oh, the way the
That's a
garbage-
newer one.
The way the
Yeah.
garbage does it.
Sure.
The world is not enough.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. See, everybody knows Bond. It's a great theme. I think it's awesome, and you are a Bond girl. I mean,
We're gonna get the host to a little bit,
nice.
and play it up a little bit.
Well, she can carry it off. I mean, it's easy for you. It's true. I mean, come on, right?
Yes.
Look at you, please. I know. Well, anyway, I can't think. What would you be under? Would it be?
Oh, I'm probably gonna put a website up. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna be able to do anything that says Bond. But if you go to Acid Tongue Music, I'll have something posted there that'll lead on to what's going on, so I can get it together.
Excellent. You'll see it all on ReWho.com as well. So thank you again.
Thank you.
Diane, say your last name.
Diane Kronstad.
Chris.
Chris Lama.
Yeah. The happy married Bond couple. Yes, exactly. Thanks. Oh, there you go. We'll be back. We'll be back. Freddie's birthday.
Thank you, Diane and Chris.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Now I want to push the
For your eyes only can see me through.